my other roommate is moving to Sioux City. I paid him my half, $600 for my half of the rent.
Okay.
And he's moving to Sioux City, so it's just me that lives here, which I'm still able to live here because I paid him. And he came up here saying y'all are being too loud. And he's drunk, so he's obviously gonna talk. He's like, he's like, shut the fuck up, because why are you being complaining? We told him that we're not gonna be loud anymore. It was a one-time thing. He fell, and then he came and he got mad. He came bushing up the stairs. So we had to push him down. He fucking did that to both of us. And then once he got down there, he going like this, all to all of our heads, going like this.
Okay. I didn't see anything.
Down, and he ran down there and slammed the door. But that's no exception to point a gun at all of us. Because half of us are drunk right now. We could have said something. He could have shot us.
So when he came up here, and he said he pointed the gun at you.
He tried to run up.
He came up here.
I
He
had
was
to
like
block
this. So he pushed both of us back.
No, he
we were holding
came
him out
in
because
if
he was
he
trying to hurt him.
He would've
And then once he fell down the stairs, he pulled out a gun and was like this, back the fuck up.
Because he wasn't happy with what he was
Where
saying.
was he at when he did that?
Right there,
He
right
came
down
right
there.
up to the doorstep while we stopped.
Right down there. He aimed at all of us, which is crazy. And he's like, you don't live here, not no more. You're gonna be kicked out tomorrow. I'm like,
What did the gun look like?
It was like
it was a
I
black
saw it.
Magnum.
It was like
something.
it was like a handgun, and he pulled that out of his like a.
Out of his way.
Because we were being
Was
too
it a
loud.
semi-automatic or was it a revolver?
We don't know.
It was
It was a-
like one of whatever you.
We don't know what
Did it look like a
He ran
hand?
It was
upstairs
just a
and slammed the
pistol.
door. We
It
don't
didn't
know.
look like Sammy.
We're good kids. We don't know what type of gun or what. This is why you were come on,
Dude,
I don't know what's like,
Let's
bro.
figure it out.
Okay. What did he say when he was doing that? What did he say when he was pointing?
He said that we were being super loud and that we're not gonna live here no more, and he was threatening us. And
He
then
asked them like, "What is that?" He was like, "This is what I'm gonna." I don't know what he said.
he asked him what's that.
Yeah,
He's like,
after he pulled out a gun and he talked to me, he was like, "Do you know what this is?" And then I was like, "Yeah." And then like we ran straight up here.
he aimed at us.
Yeah, and then
And we ran up here because that's no right. We're being not. We have a drunk person. How are we not supposed to let him sleep? Like, should we let a drunk person be outside in the car and suffocate or something?
Who all lives here? Who all lives here?
I live
You
here.
do?
Yes,
Okay.
me and I had another roommate. He moved to Sioux City for work, so I'm signed a lease for my name on it, starting March. Well, not March. The next month first. April 1st. I don't know. I'm intoxicated, but I'm 21. I can't be. And then he got mad at me and said, "You don't technically live here yet," and came up here and threatened all of us.
Okay.
Which you shouldn't point a gun at us. Like, he's the one that ran up here in the first place. We weren't trying to start shit. He's
was
drunk,
trying
so
to
obviously
get
he's gonna tell
because
him
he
to
was
shut up.
he was
Who
coming to
knows,
assault
like,
him.
I don't know what he was trying to do, trying to get in here.
He was trying. Yeah, he ran up here. He pushed all of us back. Like, I don't know what he was gonna do. He had a gun on him, and he
So
came
we
up here.
pushed him out.
And I wasn't
then
trying to
he
get
pulled out
shot,
the
so
gun.
we just ran back and
So we
locked
ran
the
back
door.
up here and knocked the door, and we called 911. My phone died, so I had to call on his.
What's your name?
I'm Ashton.
You have your ID on you?
It's in my car at his house. I was drunk, so I had
Okay,
someone down
Ashton,
here.
what's your last name? And what?
January 9th, 2004. So I just turned 21 like 3 or 4 months ago.
Okay. It's a good phone number for you.
Because we're not trying to make this a big deal. He's the one that he came up and tried to attack was this guy right here.
I did?
He was the one
He
that
was
came
coming to
here for
attack you because you were saying stuff.
Oh,
like-
okay. I was gonna say, what the fuck? I was not attacking anybody. The fuck?
No, he was
All
coming.
you
That's why I
said,
had to stop
all you
him.
said was shut the fuck up when he said that we were being super annoying, which is okay to say after. we-
Sabir, what's your phone number?
Yes.
What's a good address for you?
You're good. It's just the kitchen, living room, with 2 rooms.
Yep.
Damn, nail clippers. Who the fuck is nail clippers?
Appreciate you guys. What was the call, by the way?
We called, bro.
He called saying
freaking
that this is like an
motherfucker-
every night thing.
What's your address?
This is, I just moved in and I'm moving back to Omaha. So I'm only living here for like 2 months. It's 20.
What's upstairs? You know, like what's
I
upstairs?
Come
mean,
back a little bit. Just come back a little bit. Just a little
I
bit.
don't really know.
There we go.
It's one of the two. I'm moving back to Omaha because I'm having troubles here.
Where is he at now?
My mom is
He's
like,
outside
my
right
mom
now.
Y'all
gave me
took
a
the
little
With
of
the other
myself.
officers.
Y'all took the gun?
He doesn't. He's outside without the fire.
What did you think was going to happen?
I don't know.
shoot us, bro. Shit, we
I
ran
was
back
scared
up
for
here.
my life.
Hang on. What did you think was going to happen when he?
I don't know. Me and him have been.
Nah, it was me. It was me that had to like.
He
stop
was the
him
one
from
down
coming.
there with the gun.
Pointed the gun at.
Yeah,
at
yeah.
somebody.
Oh,
Here, I'll say that you say. So I was here. Me and him have been cool. I've never complained about noise ever. I've never got the landlord phone. I don't know even have the landlord's phone number. I've been here for a week, and I was supposed to have a roommate. But of course, as soon as I move in with this guy, his name's Austin. He's moving to Sioux City because he does construction, and apparently there's no business here. Is what he said. So he moved out. And I've been here by myself for the past 3 days. Never had anybody over but him in the past 3 days. We never had any noise complaints. So whatever he said about in the past is not me. And then here, let me just describe it. He walked up there, said, and he was out there smoking. He was just between the door. He's like, "You guys got to be quiet." And it was always a
No,
problem.
he was being rude. It's like, y'all gotta
He was
shut the
being
fuck
really
up.
rude. So we said, all I said was, I have a drunk friend. We're trying to be quiet. We can leave if you want. And he's like, no. This is always thing. You're gonna be kicked out. And I'm like, you can't kick me out.
And that's when
I
I
just
started
moved in.
seeing.
And then he said, shut the fuck up, because he was being rude to us, and he's drunk. Of course, drunk
Okay.
people are gonna say some stupid shit.
That's when
So then he
started
fucking
You have your
bursting
idea?
up here.
Me?
This fast. Like pushed us back. We were back at least this far with pushing us. So then we shut down the stairs. He fell in his
Someone trying to run out here.
And then he pulled out a gun from like right here, aimed at all of us. We shut the door, and then we hear a ding, 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 and see that door down there slam.
Phone number.
So we really
440.
this dude, bro. That's big deal.
3836.
Nice. Fucking joke. I'm
Address.
serious, bro. What's the point of living somewhere if you can't have a friend over? Like,
MAKER?
what? You're not allowed to have
Listen.
friends over at your
Oh, you
place.
guys can.
zip code.
What am I not?
Nice.
What they say?
I was asking if they can have tattoos.
No, I was right here.
Some
I just
departments,
saw-
they don't
I just
allow
saw the
tattoos
handgun, I
and
just
stuff.
backed up. He just pointed at these two, and also the big guy right here too. 'Cause the big guy.
They point the gun at
was
you
pushing
too,
him
because they're on
down.
the stairs.
Dude, well, yeah, I was the one pushing down the
Come here.
stairs, bro.
Come here.
What's going on?
He doesn't hear that you're in
What's your name?
It's okay.
My name's Billy.
What is it?
I have one comment.
Is this your last
like,
name?
it's just-
Yes, it is.
Date of birth?
March 18th, 2004.
This dude, what do you think he's tired?
Date of birth?
He's making it look not
Huh?
serious.
That's
Like,
Date of
don't-
birth?
don't- just
March
don't get
18th,
close to his
2004.
face.
I'm sorry, phone number.
He's the one that he was trying to attack, right, Dawson?
What's your address?
Bro, me and Village still.
Dead City?
He would have
Yes, sir.
threw punches. He would have. You could tell. You don't just
Long
walk
ways
into
up.
some random person's apartment and do
You know the
nothing,
cops
right?
down there?
You said what?
Do you know
Yeah,
the
but then
cops
he
down
saw
there?
my
Do
Couple.
Yeah, you
you know
Think
that
about it.
name?
Why would you walk in someone else's apartment
I
that
don't
you don't
think
know
so.
if you're not going to do anything, right? So he's obviously going to do something.
Okay.
That door's locked.
you
can't
tell me
open
what
it outside
happened.
unless you have a key.
Okay, so basically what they were saying, so he fell off the couch. I heard him start saying stuff down there. I was sitting on the couch at that time. I walked over here. I said, "What's the problem?" He was like, "Oh, blah, 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 who are you?" And then he said, "Shut the fuck up again." So he ran up the stairs. Me and Sam were standing there. We pushed him down the stairs because he was trying to run into the apartment.
to attack this guy.
Yeah,
right
to
here.
attack Dawson. Now all of us. And yeah.
Yeah, it's
Pointed
the
the gun at
same
you. What
guy.
did you think was gonna happen?
Well, I was scared I was gonna get shot.
Okay.
He was really moody. He was really serious. Like I've never
Yeah,
had
no, he
problems
was
with him
cussing the
before.
whole time, yelling.
And all we said, we leave. We said we're trying to be quiet and put a drink for him to sleep. We weren't talking with no anger.
Yeah, no, there was no.
There was nothing, and he was just being all mad. He's like, I got work at 6 in the morning. I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm looking out for my friends, man.
Okay.
Like, sorry, there's one, he fell on the floor one time. Sorry.
Sabir, what did you think was gonna happen?
The same thing, because if someone pulled out a gun on me, I'm like afraid for my life. So we just came back straight upstairs, and I was just trying to make sure my friends were okay, you know. So we had to stop him from coming up here.
What was his name that were part of the cops up there?
Dawson, what's your name?
Dawson Earl.
Spell your last name.
EARL.
Who just leaves gun out in the normal nowhere, right?
Hang on. What's your birthday?
September
It
29th.
was a handgun. It was a,
It was a
little
black
black gun.
handgun.
It was a little
September
black. It wasn't that big.
29th?
It wasn't- It was a little.
Yes, 2002. 2002.
It wasn't too big
phone number
because he
for
said
you?
it on his pocket.
Yes, that's my
What's your
phone.
address?
Wait, I'm sorry.
I don't know where Glenn's at. There was like 6 of us.
What did you tell him?
What did I tell who?
He's on the phone right
The guy that had the gun.
Did I tell him? I don't even think I talked to him. I don't think I
No,
talked
when
to him.
he said something like "shut the fuck up," that's when he ran.
I told him to go back downstairs.
You
He told him to
said,
shut up, go back downstairs, because
yeah.
we've been nice at all. But then if he's gonna keep talking to us, we're gonna tell him to go back downstairs. We're not. It's not like we're having a circus up here. When you came in here, we have no TV.
This is
We
our,
have
this
no
is our
food.
place.
We have
He
no
needs to be
drinks
gone.
in sight. We're not being loud. We're just sitting here talking. If you can't talk in an apartment, what's the point of living, right? If you can't talk, you can't have friends over and keep down them.
I'm just gonna go talk to the other officer who's down there taking our reports.
You're cool.
Alright.
How loud could we be? There's no TV set up. The light over here doesn't even work.
No, I hear
We
you.
were all just sitting on the couch right there.
And I appreciate you. I
And then we
appreciate
hear a
you.
loud bang. And we hear
wait.
saying, no, the first thing he said is, whoever lives here, get the fuck down here now. That's the first thing he said.
Yep.
Didn't say y'all are being too loud. Didn't say quiet down. Didn't want to be like, hey, can you guys keep it quiet? Can you leave? Whoever lives here, get the fuck down now. You know what you're doing. And he started threatening both of us.